Good morning, YouTubers. It is Saturday morning. I wanted to kind of catch up on my video diary for me. I would love to share with you guys, so definitely watch and subscribe. Um, I just wanted to make log for myself that I was so, I don't know, if I'm going to see my psychiatrist, I was so at edge. I didn't know what to expect. Let me say, I hope that I can edit this out with bleeps. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit is what I can say from going to see my psychiatrist. I had never seen one before, and I don't know, with my culture, it's always, oh, we can work it out. We don't need to see a psychiatrist. I'm not crazy. Um, as funny as it may be, it was a questionnaire. My first visit, we kind of sat. He asked me a few questions. We consulted. And on the second one, I sat in the waiting room and he gave me two questionnaires, which I wish that I would have, like, as in school, how they tell you to pre-read everything kind of and go over what you think is the easiest and then come back and answer the questions, which I caught onto the second test. That this test was okay, and the questions were like, which and to anyone who is in that position, please, I do respect your position. However, the questions that were asked were very mediocre. Have I been on a magazine in the last 30 days? Do I believe that I have crossed the Atlantic in the last 30 days? There were some, do I feel like I take, that I have friends that use me? I don't know who wouldn't answer yes to that question. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? We all do. You have to give to take, Um, are you afraid of disappointing others? I didn't want him to think I was a quack. So I don't know who wouldn't be afraid of, or who wouldn't want to not want to disappoint others. If you're afraid to tell your family members, maybe the questions, they were meant to go in depth. If I like really had a real problem of telling anyone any of my issues, obviously I don't. I'm on YouTube. So I don't know. I just felt like the questions were really weird. Right now, off the top of my head, I can't maybe think of the most weird that I had. Um, I'm sure I'll bring it up later, but it was quack, 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 quack. It was not a big deal. So anyone out there that anticipates on seeing a psychiatrist for weight loss surgery for your clearance, at least the psychiatrist that I had gone to, it's not that big of a deal. You will get through it. It's just a few questions. I think they just want to make sure that you're not out of your mind, that you're not insane. No, I'm not hearing voices in my head. I don't see dead people. On another note, this was a great short week. We had Monday off, and then the kids had Thursday off for a Jewish holiday. So it was a pretty good week, but the weekend was horrible. The reason why I didn't update my video after coming from the psychiatrist, which it would have been fresh in my mind to say more of the silly things that was on the listing, on the questionnaire, is that I lost my voice. I lost my voice to getting very upset about something, and it cost me. It's a lesson learned. It cost me time and money because I had to take off from work because I couldn't speak. I didn't gain my voice back until it's still a little graspy today. I want to say yesterday was the first day that I could really speak since the entire weekend. So it was a really bad weekend. But as far as having fun, we had guests over, and it was just funny that, going over the pictures, I've always been a little more shy and reserved to when we do have, I'm a people's person. I can blah, 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 blah. However, I guess just always worried about how I may look, as far as how many other women may look. And when we always have, my husband's friends over with their wives, and You know, you're always thinking that these are your husband's friends, and you know how guys may have, you know, how they may do in their younger years, and you always feel like, well, this is the one that he decided to marry. And you know, it could just be me, but I take my husband to be very handsome, and he's very well known in the Haitian community as far as at home, you know, back in Haiti, that he is a gospel singer. So he's just very well known for singing at weddings, you know, funerals, baptisms. He's done a little here, but since he's been here in the States, he's really been focusing, you know, on, you know, education and just getting us, you know, in work and just getting, you know, trying to get more things. Not to say that the singing industry doesn't do that for you, but it's not something that is steady. We'll put it that way. So you get a little shy where, you know, when you put on some weight, and throughout the years, not to say that I haven't always been a heavier set girl, and it just really made me stop and say, you know, even though I'm considering doing this weight loss surgery, my husband has truly loved me for who I am, because smaller, bigger, and when I get even smaller, I feel that he will truly love me for who I am. So I hope that you guys are just as blessed, and that you have someone there to give you that support, because he always reassures me that he is very deeply in love with me, and so am I with him. I guess that's pretty much it for right now. I will definitely get back to you on an update. Oh, I will be trying to do the gym at 6 a.m. We'll see how that goes. On Wednesday, one of my girlfriends from work, she asked, that, hey, you know, let's try doing a gym session early in the morning before work, which my nutritionist has definitely recommended working out before your day begins, because you are not as tired. And plus you get it out of the way, rather than coming home and you've already dealt with all of the day's stress and work, that you may be a little reluctant to actually get up and put on your gym clothes and go back out to the gym. She definitely suggests that let that be the first thing of the day, so it is out of the way. And I don't think I'm going to make that 6 o'clock, but we'll see. Keep our fingers crossed. I'm definitely going to be positive. My husband didn't think so, but I'm going to definitely be positive and make sure I try that 6 o'clock, that 6 a.m. gym, because I do start work at 8 a.m. All right, guys, so keep on counting and keep on getting on the scale and keep on watching. Make sure that you subscribe and leave a comment. Thanks, guys.